room there. Sending in the pistol first with the orb to cover, I think that's a pretty respectable play. But Na'Vi are pretty quick to say, all right, fine, if that's where the orb is and we know you saved it from the last round, we're just going to go to the A-bomb site and you won't have that kind of stopping power. So now that they have rifles again, double orb in fact, yeah, they need to win outside and ramp and then just keep probably 3 people in the A-bomb site. No one's holding yard though.
Oh, that's a nade you hate to see if you're Flavy. Just lands right at your feet. 50 damage. Boom. Oh, well. Double op is the answer, it seems. All right, let's see it. There is going to be the presence, but Electronic again, just shutting it down. Gets that headshot on box and opens it all up in here in the yard. That's really been Electronic's wheelhouse on this map. We've seen that over the past few weeks of Na'Vi playing on Nuke Online. Electronic just seems to be getting more and more comfortable outside, just finding those duels.
Box is going to be so mad he didn't get that kill. He had simple dead to rights, and then, yeah, he got saved by Electronic there. That was a kind of that was a big save. MDS, been spotted, been flashbanged, and yeah, he's going to have to fall back. Problem is, once you fall back from this angle, you don't actually know if someone is pushed up to the next corner, so it's real dangerous to stick around. Now, he's going to do it anyway, which may benefit his team. They still have a pretty good presence on the A-bomb site with 3 people being here. One of them that AWP for the early entry. It's going to be an Electronic. He goes straight down, and yeah, this is going to be locked down. This is looking real good for the defense. Perfecto trying to fight his way back, and somehow it's a 2-on-2. 20 seconds. Simple getting a kill. I can't believe it. And just like that, MDS, he couldn't get here in time. And what? I mean, they had it all lined up. That defense was so good.
What the hell happened? How is that even possible? And they all get a kill. It's just Flamey. He got fed to the wolves, and you're thinking, this is it. It's done. Namiga are going to hold. And yet somehow Na'Vi find all the kills to bring it back. That was simple with 11 HP from the beginning of that push, and he's still alive. MDS, he knows that both are low. But so much time is ticked down. Ah, that's so insanely frustrating for Namiga. You're thinking they're going to get on the board, and fantastic. But no, Na'Vi are going to get an 8th round.
That was the perfect round for it. I mean, the fact that MDS stuck around on ramp allowed for the 3-man stack on A to stay, and they won a bunch of the early fights that looked like it was going to be no problem, but now instead it's 8-0. I don't know. You might as well just roll the dice at the beginning of these Na'Vi games, and you just, you know, you'd be about as accurate predicting what's coming out. Make it like one of those D&D dice with like 20 sides or something.
I know, it's so tough, dude. Well, quick play here. Inner sight from Na'Vi, pushing in, trying to overwhelm the defense. Spidak is here, though, and he's picking up 2 kills. Looking for the wall bang onto Yo. He's the right idea. Perfecto. There we go. Gets it. 3-on-3 now. Spidak is barely going to survive, and it's an MDS who's hanging out over here at ramp. With the MP9 close, he's going to murder him. Perfecto's a dead man.
Back into a 2-on-2. We've had a couple of close rounds so far. Na'Vi have won all of them, and I don't think Namiga can handle that much anymore. Smoke up for the control window, and Box is hoping for a bit of a chance there. Spidak is also down here, but he's real low on health with that AWP, and they have another 2 Molotovs. So when that smoke is gone in the door, they're just going to Molotov out another position, and they can keep doing that pretty much forever. The fact that Electronic is up there as well is a real big problem. So essentially a crossfire, even if they go to try and defuse the bomb now, Electronic, if he can get the Molotov off, he can still win the round. There's a nice smoke to block on top. Oh, and a jump in from Spidak. That is absolutely amazing. They're going to go straight for the defuse. Without the kit, it's going to take a while, but they'll have the time. Nice triple. First round on the board for Namiga, and that even looked very hard to win.
That definitely did. Simple got kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place sort of scenario there, though, with that Deagle up close. Kind of surprised he didn't just commit to the AWP and just commit to attempting the one-for-one trade, right? But I'm guessing with the Deagle, he was just hoping to go ahead and slam whoever came through that door. Unfortunately for him, did not work. And some quick plays, some very quick thinking from Na'Vi are making these rounds interesting. But this is it. Namiga now, they have that double op in play. It's the full buy across the board. Everybody's in the mix. Na'Vi, of course, full bot as well. And that was team damage onto Simple. Now you get the follow-up HE, and Simple is nearly dead. half of the damage dealt by his teammate, half the damage dealt by Nemiga.
Ganging up on him.
Poor guy. Well, you know, they're probably trying to get him to wake up a bit. You know, he's only sitting on 3 frags after all here, Anders. I mean, that's not enough when it comes to Simple.
No, it's not. 13 and 3 from Electronic though. Maybe that's why he's not leaving any frags for anyone else. So could be part of the reason here. 10th round, Nemiga finally on the board. Took so long that you wonder if it's like one single round that you win in a 2-on-1. Does that get you a lot of confidence? That make you feel like, yeah, this is it. We've done it. We're back. Seems doubtful.
It is the real struggle. Electronic once again out in the yard. Let's see if he can find the opening with the smoke wall down. He's close enough to hear the rotation from Box, but that's beneath them. And so Electronic is, yeah, he's going to wrap through main. That's opening it up. Boomich goes down, but there it is. Flamey Electronic stepping in, finding their kills. Box from the vents, I think, manages to drop one, and that's Electronic going down too. They've whittled down this push. Nemiga.
Listen, it's not a team we're used to casting.
No, definitely not. And then you're still wondering, are we pronouncing it properly? I don't know. Nemiga.
No one's told us otherwise. Yeah,
stop it.
I actually looked like that for a minute. That was going to be another successful A hit. It looked like they were about to do it, but solid defense towards the end there. Good that they got the AWP in on the high ground. That made a pretty big difference. And now Na'Vi are starting to dig into that bank. They can still buy in the next round ridiculously, but yeah, it's cutting into their money a bit here. Trade to start the round with. Flamey for MDS. And so far, 2 people downstairs for an Nemiga. I guess Speedak is going to be running back up the ramp, but that still leaves a little bit of an issue here as it says 3 downstairs for Na'Vi at the moment with Boomich flanking outside. Man, this is a powerful hit. If Boomich could come in with any kills out here, he could probably be flanking the ramp. Ooh, if he turns around, I think he might spot someone. Not quite. Yeah, there we go. There's the timing for it. Drops MDS, and that's not... Oh, Box, sorry. That's not bad at all.
Oh. And then lowers himself right into Speedak. But now it's Yo getting caught. 2 players here on the lower site for Nemiga, though, so it's perfect as far as they're concerned. Until Speedak takes a bullet to the face, and now there's positioning here on this B site. 2v2 retake scenario. Nades are available. Yo gonna spot him out, but he doesn't get the kill on Simple. This is big. The Maul puts him into the open, and Perfecto doesn't capitalize. Really turn of events here.
Absolutely unbelievable. It looked like that was going to be working out just fine. He actually, the Molotov was going to push him into it, and somehow didn't work out. So another round. Nemiga getting into it with the bomb plot. No problem for Na'Vi buying in this round, but it's 3-8. I mean, 3 rounds in a row, Nemiga. Something's woken them up.
And there we go, the timeout. Yeah, I think that's an appropriate timing here for Na'Vi to try and slow things down. Try to break this rhythm a little bit here, this tempo that Nemiga have been setting, because it feels like Nemiga, they're starting to ramp up, starting to get more kills, starting to get more clutches to go their way. And Na'Vi don't want these guys getting any ideas here. 3 in a row now for Nemiga. And so Na'Vi now, they're starting to really tap into that bank. And this is that turning point possible for Nemiga to get things going for themselves here in this first half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of impressed, honestly. I assumed that 1 round that they picked up was not going to be anything, but they turned it into another 2, and their economy is not really that great, but I mean, it's building in the right direction. If they can win this next round and stop Na'Vi from even putting the bomb down, especially, then they're back in business. I don't think they're there yet, but they just need a little bit more. Again, almost no one is holding outside here for the Namiga side. Box and Speedek have now started to rotate out, but early on they have somewhat of a limited presence.
It's not just electronic, although he is going to get sprayed down, and yeah, he is going to roast. The tagging slowing him down enough. Don't let him get out of that Molotov. And now Perfecto pushing forward. Is the angle covered from the AWP? Speedek is, I think he's watching towards red right now. And it's Box who hears the run boost, and Box is going to find Simple looking the wrong way. Nearly goes down, but he gets the kill, gets the job done. 2-man advantage for Namiga in the round. Boomich, Flamey, and Perfecto. Well, life is dark. Life is hard.
Nice drop down from Boomich, but unable to score the kill, and it's just going to be Perfecto outside. They know where he is, and they should be able to eliminate him. No issues at all here. So this is actually pretty impressive. 4 and 8. It's 4 rounds in a row, and this time they deny the bomb plant from Na'Vi, and the round loss bonus. I mean, it's almost enough that Na'Vi might want to do it. The bomb plant, and they would have definitely done it, but it's tricky. I mean, maybe they just go for it and say, you know, a couple of AKs. Yeah, and they will. All right.
That's just going to keep the pressure on, I guess. I mean, we're getting to the end of this first half. Na'Vi have already got 8 rounds on the CT side. They've got to be feeling pretty good, and so perhaps they're just trying to look to see if they can stretch this out, squeak another round through. They've really slowed down this pace, though, Na'Vi. Initially, it was very punchy kind of play from Na'Vi at the beginning of the half, where it felt like they were very aggressive, really taking the fight to Namiga. And Namiga have stopped them a couple times now, to the point where Na'Vi have really started to slow down. And this is electronic. Nicely done. Support from his teammates. The flash is coming through, helping him take down Box. And so, once again, Na'Vi are able to make something happen for themselves here.
Big opportunity. 8 rounds is pretty damn good on the T side of Nuke, but obviously, if you win them all in a row and then go on a massive loss streak, it might still feel a bit different. Nice shot from Yo. Forward position that Simple was not expecting. That brings it right back. And they also have done a lot of damage to electronic, so every shot here at bringing this back, Namiga. If this finishes 8-7, I mean, from Navi's point of view, just mathematically, that's probably enough rounds to make a pretty good run of it on the second half, but it's not going to feel that way.
No, it's still going to feel like you could have done more.
Yeah.
There's the spot. Speedek. It's like, I'm out of here. Drops down to the bomb site. Does not want to put up with that business. And again, the slow grind here from Na'Vi. Yo gets caught by Flamey. There's still Speedek on the site, though. And Flamey walks right into his death. Lollipop and Speedek now going to be the turrets to just keep this on lock. There's the spot. Perfecto goes down. Big spray from Lolly. Triple kill from him. Huge save on his side. That's 5 rounds on the board now for Namiga.
Man, that's real well done. They had like 10 seconds at the end there as well. They would have had to have killed him and got the bomb down basically in the same frame there. Look at that when they get in. That is so late. But yeah, incredibly well done. 5 in a row now. Namiga building their way back. Na'Vi back to Tech9s. And yeah, they're going to rush for the HUD. Let's see. Nice pick off. Taking down electronic. And the sprays will continue. Lollipop standing his ground. From a 3K into a 2K here. And oh, nice job on Boomich. Realizing he was getting hunted. But does it really matter? I mean, it's a 1 versus 3 for him now. No. Wow. 6 rounds in a row here, Sumner. This is something else.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand, man. You're thinking everything's coming together. Na'Vi are looking better and better. They're looking more confident. They hit the ground running this map and just started punching, you know, Namiga in the face. And then, man, Namiga have just shown that they've got they do not have a glass jaw. They can take some shots. I mean, we saw the grind on Dust 2. It didn't go their way. But on Nuke here, I'm way more impressed with Namiga, considering they're able to fight back. It was just looking like Na'Vi were going to take over this first half. And so now, well, 15th round, last round of the first half. Double AWP in play for Namiga. And electronic once again down in the lower halls. Box around the corner though. Does he miss the shot? Oh, electronic. So brutal.
That's yeah. That's a bit of a check, isn't it? 17 and 8 on him. Picking out the first kill, establishing a lot of control down there. Leaves MDS to try and see if he can do anything against Electronic. Yeah, there we're going to bump into each other as well, but Electronic will handle that. And now his team can't ask for much more. He's pretty much paved the way for them here.
Dude, it's just duels everywhere in this last round. It's as if this last round is completely disconnected from the previous 6 rounds. Where Na'Vi just, you know, they get all of the individual duels that they wanted. Electronic hits all of his headshots. And everybody else wins their duels because Namiga start pushing everywhere. And it's as if the last 6 rounds just never happened. It's the weirdest thing.
But,
so we end at 9-6.
I mean, absolutely great news, isn't it, for Na'Vi at the very least? It still must feel weird, but getting that 9th round, I think, you know, that is going to get them a bit fired up. 18 and 8 on Electronic. Flamey there at 14. On the other side, it's Speedak at 17 kills. So, wow, I mean, Namiga saving themselves in this first half. This could have been so much worse. I'm kind of impressed.
And once again, we're having a quick tech pause here. I think we've learned that it doesn't take too long for electronics ping to stabilize. He's at 190 now, going for the bounce, going for the ride. Where will it end?
Hopefully back down again. Yeah, I think it is just frag related. Whenever he's doing too good.
Whenever he's doing too good, you know, he starts hitting those shots, and all of a sudden, it's like, nah.
Gotta calm that down. Oh man, Semler, you know what I did today?
What'd you do?
I picked up the phone and I ordered someone to come install an actual air conditioner in my house because you know, I don't know why they build European houses without air conditioning, but they do, and it's a real mess. That's one thing the Americans have got on us, I feel like. So you're practically European now, Semler, so I'm just counting you amongst us. But yeah, but I had to do it. The summers are too hot. I mean, at least by European standards now.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude. Okay, you were in Scandinavia. Too hot.
Yeah, too
okay,
hot.
Interesting.
Not dude. I actually love the daytime now. Now that I've lost the weight, it's great. Like I love the daytime, but it's the night times. It's sleeping in like it's unbearable. So.
But it's still so nice and cool. I don't get it.
God damn it.
It's still so nice and chill. It's like what, 16, 17, something like that degrees. I mean, dude, this perfect summer days. Just put a sheet, you know? You don't need a duvet.
Maybe I should. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I've done a little more. I've already made the choice, so.
But you've already made the choice. Listen, the thing is that yeah, my wife is dealing with the same thing, right? But we have air conditioning already. It was installed by the previous owners.
There we go.
So there's one of those room units, you know what I mean?
Fantastic.
And so now we're keeping all the windows closed and the doors closed, and eventually the house just got a little bit cooler. But she can't set foot outside. I just find it funny. To me, I walk out and I'm like, oh, what lovely weather we have today, and she's just melting. I'm like, oh.
Oh, Flamey, good start taking down. Yo, he's under attack and he's getting one more kill. Look at how cool he was keeping. He does fall down into the radioactive water, so you know, there's going to be no recovery done there. It's a 4-on-3, and an Amiga trying to see if they can win this pistol round. Looks like Simple has already made up his mind that is not going to happen. But honestly, credit to Flamey, keeping his cool even while essentially getting assaulted by the entire team. That's really incredible. So, yeah, Box trying to fight his way back. I see 0% chance this could work out, and Simple will have a little drive-by and take him right out. So, big round for Na'Vi here to restore their confidence.
Double digits. Yeah, sorry about that. I was tabbed out and didn't realize we were live with the game. So my little anecdote was cutting into the very quick pistol round there from Namiga.
We missed nothing. It's fine. It's all fine.
Oh, they're going super fast, at least on that one. Namiga, we're really just trying to hope to overwhelm Na'Vi as fast as possible. Box is going to get spotted over here at Squeak. And Electronic going to chase him away. And realizing, yes, they are making a play for it. Down secret they go. And Simple hunts down MDS. Bonus money for Simple. 2 MP9 kills. He'll be happy about that. And, well, Na'Vi, very quick back-to-back rounds here. So 11-6, the score, going into Namiga's first buy round.
Yeah. Gonna be 4 MP9s and a FAMAS to hold up against all the AK-47s. So this is sort of if it works for Na'Vi, then, you know, they're going to be real rich. And if it ends up backfiring, well, yeah, then, you know, they can still buy in the next round, and it would still make it a bit awkward. Guess we'll find out in a second or two. They're all outside where the AKs will be doing a lot more, but look at that. Taking down Lollipop. That's not a bad kill at all. And now they can fall back downstairs. They know where the rest are. They're actually going to get in a good position here, Na'Vi. Maybe. Maybe not. They're back up in mini. Or, yeah, they're looking for it. They actually changed it back around. This could get really weird now. I'm not sure. I mean, there's 3 people here for Na'Vi on the upper part of the map, but is that going to be enough when they're all MP9s? That smoke is going to fade in a second, and then Namiga are going to go for it.
Oh, and they do not manage to get that kill. Molly into main as well. Going to buy even more time. We're up to a minute now. All 4 outside, and whoa, that's Electronic getting caught completely unawares out in the open. Bring it back to a 4-on-4 against all these MP9s. Namiga have a huge advantage.
Yes, they do. Oh, kill for Boomich, hiding, trying to jump. That's a nice kill. Taking down Box, and he's going to get one more. Nice triple right now for Boomich. And with 40 seconds left, MDS going to try and see if he can make it work. Boomich trying for the jump, and it's Flamey versus MDS, one-on-one. And Flamey's walking in. He's getting a little bit close. He knows exactly where MDS is, but same can't be said the other way around. He's so close to turning the corner here. You see it, the picture-in-picture. Flamey just needs to swing a little bit more, and he'll have the kill. No problem. The MP9s will reign supreme. And Na'Vi, that's a huge, huge round to be winning.
That's insane that they managed to come out ahead of that. It looked so good for Namiga there. Superior firepower, positioning, and yet somehow it's Na'Vi that squeak it. 12-6. The rifles in hand for Na'Vi, and really should be setting themselves up now for success on this final map of the series. And this is that upper bracket match, and so you obviously want to be staying up here. Past this, you're going to drop down into the lower bracket, and obviously your back is to the wall at that point, facing elimination. And it's road to Rio, major points on the line here, as well as money. So you really, really, really want to be getting deep into this bracket to maximize the points.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. Na'Vi are positioned incredibly well to do all of that right now. They've exchanged all of the MP9s for 1 AK and 4 MP4, oh, sorry, M4s instead. So ultimately, they're set up perfectly for this. Now, Namiga are dangerous in this round. They've got Tech Knights and armor running for the flames, and that is so much damage from Boomich. Perfecto got the kill, but yeah, they just got stopped pretty hard.
And without any nades, it's not gonna get any easier. Anders, there's the setup, simple and flamey. Finding their kills. It's Lolly and Box, and there's Lolly. Finds the one. Flamey gets headshot. But can they get a bomb plant out of this? They really need that bonus money. That bonus 800 across the board would be tremendous for Namiga, setting them up for the next buy in the 20th round.
Absolutely. Anything that they can get here, it all counts. I mean, they're getting a little bit desperate, you have to assume. Those 6 rounds that they all got in one block in the first half, they're sort of a distant memory. It is about to be 13-6 here. Lollipop looking for anything to bring them back into this before Box tries to go for the bomb plant. This is actually a very smart move. If he goes for it right away, then Na'Vi make the rotation. They set up for the retake. If Lollipop can find anyone in the meantime, then maybe it's doable. Suddenly it's a 2-on-3. Maybe you could do that. So I appreciate the time spent here, but they don't find a single person.
Oh, Boomich. Surprise. Well, he even hits the shot there. That's crazy.
I mean, fair play, honestly, for Namiga. That's not a bad way to try and approach that. Na'Vi, though, at the same time, also not giving them any chances. So no kills in the 2-on-4. But a bomb plant, sure. Still, 13-6 as a lead. I have no idea how you would dream of bringing this back.
Neither do I. I mean, well, all right. The first step is getting that bomb planted. Getting the bonus 800 across the board, as well as the loser bonus. You can see the impact that has directly on Namiga's money. So now they can have the option. They will have full nades. They should have everything that they need.
Yeah, this might be the big chance, right? Maybe the last one they have, or at least close to it.
Now we're in a tech pause. Not sure the reason why.
Quite
Maybe it was
possibly, yeah.
electronic taking a little getting a little bump again.
Little timeout.
Okay, it looks like we're ready on both sides here. We will be resuming the match very quickly. Solid. It's been a good flow here. We don't really want to break this up. That's the thing. We want to see if Namiga are on the edge of bringing it back, considering they got the plant last round. So you can see full buy. SpeedAC has that AWP in play. And what about Na'Vi? Na'Vi fully bought up, no problem, but no op on their side. Simple sticking with the A1S. And not going to be the upper rush here from Namiga either. Anti-rush nades getting thrown out by Na'Vi. They're not skimping. They're not cutting any corners. They wanted to make sure that they could not get caught unawares. And now Namiga have to go ahead and play it slow. Curious to see if they can find a weakness to exploit here.
Electronic sneaking up from secret stairs. That could be a real interesting position, if nothing else, just for the information. We'll see if Namiga try and do anything to push him back or fake it out and sort of make them believe that there's something happening outside, because it looks like this could be either straight A or ramp. Yeah, Yo is going to be sneaking that way, but Electronic has probably a pretty favorable fight if it's going to come to it. Yeah, there it is. So that's... Oh, and they actually wanted to go outside and join Yo, but that's going to feel really awkward now. At 50 seconds, this is actually a bit of a problem.
And so, there it is, this trade. Simple. Instantly traded, but he maintains the man advantage for Na'Vi, and that's the important thing here.
It gets the information.
Yes, this is big. Now there's an opportunity here.
30 seconds.
I mean, Electronic has got the line down here in the lower site halls. So, with him on this point, there's the HE that goes out. This forces them to move, sets himself up to be on the site, and wins the duel. Boomich is there to take Lollipop as well, and it's all on SpeedAC. He's spotted out at ramp. Shots go through, and 14-6. Na'Vi 2 rounds away.
21-9 for Electronic. Some of the first kills he's had here in the second half hadn't been that many, really. He's been having a little bit of a rest, while Flamey's been catching up, and Boomich as well. But doesn't really matter. They're still winning 14-6. You're right. They've got money. And Namiga definitely don't. Man, this is it's been a hard second map or third map here for Namiga. They've really been beat up.
They never really got their feet under them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exceptional start from Na'Vi T side. You know, getting all the way up to 8 rounds. It was just so much pressure on Namiga. And now, while you're going into the T side and you are not able to pull off these clutches, so Na'Vi moving around, going to get in position here to close the door on Secret. Now that the wall has gone down, you can see Boomich keeping an eye on it. Do not want to let Namiga get too much ground for free. But they're allowing it to happen. You see, Boomich?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you can have those halls. We have yet to see the aggro play Secret from Na'Vi in that sense.
Boomich, right position, deep grenade, and land on at least one person there. In the meantime, but Flamey's there to at least take a kill, make it a 2-for-1 trade. And yeah, they're going to be quick with the bomb plant. The rest of Na'Vi are all upstairs, and wonder if it's even feasible. Looks like Perfecto's already making a bit of a run for it. He's going to be caught outside, though. Wow, they are not saving anything here. This is wild.
Dude,
Na'Vi getting caught off guard.
Lollipop, what a beast. That second kill, that was no joke. Very quick reaction from him, and now Simple, well, Simple should be able to survive this. He's just going to be chilling out over here. And I mean, that's the op getting saved. There's money for a full buy from Na'Vi in the next round. It's not all over yet, but I like the explosiveness from Namiga. Just as soon as they get spotted, they're so close to the bomb site, they just don't stop. They just run straight out onto the site, take the fight with Boomich, take the fight with Flamey. You know, they don't waste any time as soon as they get spotted as that group.
Yeah, but it also makes you wonder, right, though? I mean, I didn't even notice if Boomich had, like, more grenades, but I feel like, you know, he just got shot in the back. I don't understand, like, anything, like a smoke or a Molotov or anything. Like, that HE grenade Yeah, it does a little bit, but it doesn't really slow them down. So I felt like even if he just turned into the bomb site and just sat looking at the door, might have been better. But that attempt to jump up, I mean, probably got him caught, and that's a bit of an issue here. Well, 22nd round though, 14-7. Mika finally around second half empty. Fire? Oh dear, that is a commitment and a half, and I can't believe they're fighting their way back. Speedak and Lollipop coming in with 2 kills each, and suddenly it's looking like a round for Namiga. I have no idea how they didn't lose this round.
I'm at a loss as well. That was just spraying through the smoke everywhere. Everybody was spraying through the smoke, and somehow... And Electronic just used a middle finger bind in chat. The timing was a bit too perfect there. The timing was a bit too perfect. I don't know if you fat fingered that one, Electronic.
You're not buying it?
I don't know about that. The timing was a bit too perfect. But
they're actually out of money, Navi. I don't even understand.
It's crazy that it feels like Navi get the read, and yet still they get overwhelmed. And this is, I mean, that's an element of Namiga's play in the sense that they are really just going for that death ball kind of approach. So you have so many bodies that you have to trade. You know, as CT, it's so hard to get more than 1 kill in that scenario because you're instantly getting traded. And so the death ball approach can really work well. And we're seeing that from Namiga. It's kind of similar to what we saw in Inferno at the beginning from them, where it was just very much a death unit kind of moving in together, swarming a site together, trading. Very straightforward stuff on this T side, but effective.
Real effective. Oh, nice pickoff from Electronic. Orb on the other side. He's going to take the fight with everyone, and he comes up 3-1. That is massive. They walk in there one at a time. Back up out of the ladder is Boomich, but Perfecto will continue the fight. And finally, they're going to find that 15th round here, Navi, and it's all thanks to Electronic. He's been doing everything. 25 kills on him. He is a bit of a god at the moment.
Yeah, he is truly woken up, but now it's going to be Simple under pressure. Over at Ramp, MDS versus Simple. Who wins? Surprise, surprise. Oh my...
I mean,
are we really just going to throw this away, Navi? Because both Boomich and Simple died when they didn't need to. Okay.
That they really almost could. There was 9 seconds. He couldn't fake it or anything. I think if he could have, he probably would have spent some time making a one-on-one, but nice attempt. I mean, fair play, but Electronic just giving them that round. Really, really sweet stuff. 15-8, the bomb plant. I mean, yeah, they're going to get a bonus money. Not that it really matters that much any longer. They need to win 7 rounds in a row, and I don't know if anyone's going to believe that. They won 6 in a row in the first half. That was on the CT side. Gonna have to beat their own record here on you. Looking real tough at the moment.
Yeah. It's not looking easy. And well, very quick. Bit of pressure here from MDS, at least taking a peek at Hut, and does he catch Simple? Simple is trying to run. What is Simple looking at?
Ooh, he was looking for that silo, but got absolutely... I think he had no idea that Yo was that far up. He just assumed that he would be, you know, way, way further back. So he's going to go down with no one even being able to reply. Make of that.
Deeply right now, seems like Navi are just kind of waiting it out. Namiga expecting some kind of aggression out of Navi, but as we approach the 50-second mark, Navi seems like they're just content to sit and wait and hit their shots. So valuable time actually getting burnt off the clock here for Namiga, and eventually they're gonna have to make their play whether Navi get aggressive or not. So there's the flash into main to open it up, and now it's going to be the push onto the upper side here for Namiga, but they are giving themselves the option to drop vents if they want to.
Yeah, and there's no one down here. This is a perfect call. There's 30 seconds, which, I mean, that normally would be a bit scary, but because there's not a single defender downstairs, they're just going to be able to get the bomb plant, and yep, Navi might as well just save it. There's no point, is there?
Wow.
So
Boomich finds that op outside. It was left. Interesting.
Yeah, that's actually a bit of a win for Na'Vi, for sure.
That's a huge win. They don't have the money to rebuy that op. I was actually just thinking that Simple's going to be kicking himself if they're saving. You know, you wouldn't have been able to keep that AWP going. But now, boom, it's the hero. So we will have that AWP saved. And on the other side, yeah, it's just AK, double M4. I mean, it's still a very good buy here for Na'Vi going into the next round, all things considered. As far as loss, it's not really too much to work with. It's nothing to write home about. So let's see.
Oh, man. I mean, the road back, it doesn't seem like a lot, 9 to 15, but Speedak is almost matching Electronic. That's the crazy part. He's got 23 to Electronic's 25 kills. So that's impressive. Box, though, at 5 and MDS at 10. That's a bit of an issue. They need to do a slight bit better than that at the current moment. They're going to be in trouble. Electronic is out there in the garage. Yeah, he's hiding all the way back here, but hard to find him. Oh, and a nice pick off on Simple. Taking down Box. Won't get the 6th kill just yet.
The sitting and waiting continues.
Look at this, though. Simple. This is going to be hard for Simple to clear, and he likes him. It's pretty impressive. Still, Yo will be able to come out on top. The bomb is really far back. At 55 seconds, that already has me panicked. Even if they get these kills, all it takes is for one person to be on a bomb site. Lollipop's going to go pick it up now. But by the time he gets anywhere, I mean, it'll be another 10 seconds off the clock, and then you're just asking for one mistake here. They're going to bring the bomb downstairs, and that could be a good choice. There is someone down here waiting. It's Flamey. He's going to have to try and defend this on his own, basically. Ooh, there was a chance for a headshot. The flashbang, the Molotov on top. Great utility usage here for Namiga, and that might be everything they need. MDS going to pick up the kill, and they're going to go back upstairs. What a call. This is amazing.
They have literally just gotten 4 kills in a row unanswered. Pick. Na'Vi not knowing where to look. Flamey's being spotted out on his save at ramp now as well, and so he's just going to be dancing, hoping he's going to be able to save this gun, hold on to it. But what is this, matchmaking? I mean, they literally just did around the world. All right, we're gonna run. Run to ramp, and now we're gonna run outside, and the bomb is out. Hold on, now we're gonna go down a secret, and then we're gonna go back up fence into the upper side. Like, it just feels like a meme of pistol round out of matchmaking.
Listen, it works, right? Because I mean, you could tell that Na'Vi just have no idea where the fight's actually happening. So big plays, and they're gonna find the rifle at the end too. So that is the only rifle they were gonna have in this round. Na'Vi, they're gonna have to save yet again. 10 to 15. This is so wild. I can't believe that Namiga are running this back. They've won 4 out of the last 5 rounds.
And while that's around, I mean, hard eco, so it's probably going to be a 5th round here as well, bringing us up to 11. All things considered, I mean, it is the upper stack, and they are going to be working their way out slowly but surely. Lollipop takes a bullet to the face. Yo is going to get overwhelmed. 2 kills coming through, and the Zeus.
Oh dear, he's got an AK behind that Zeus kill. That's so ridiculous. I mean, they have a lot of grenades, and they're going to get the bomb down before he gets there, so they should be able to hold him off for a real long time, but he's going to swing for it and will be taken down. Close round. Lots of money now for Na'Vi, or at least enough to make this one interesting. But it's 15-11. If it goes to overtime here, I mean, Na'Vi, the lead that they've had, it would just be unforgivable, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes, it would be. Especially given the fact that it's Na'Vi. I mean, the fact that we're on 3 maps right now is kind of pushing the limits of forgivable from Na'Vi. Considering their position in the world rankings, considering the quality of team. Lollipop takes half his health in damage already, trying to make a play through that molly. Not gonna happen. But it's a fair enough trade, kind of spread out across 2 on Na'Vi, but some serious damage taken from utility. for the CT side.
Yeah, they're not enjoying that at all, are they? Simple down again, defending the lower part of the map. Everyone else on the upper side. I think Namiga have been really good at making mid-round decisions. Like once they get into that sort of, 4-on-4, 3-on-3 type territory, they seem to be making those calls really quick, which is great. Simple got to be Molotov back from that position. He's still sticking around there. He really wants to see what's going on. He'd probably love to go check the yard because no one else knows what's happening out there. This might be a crunch. I think Yo is going to be swinging in from Mini, and then we'll see if this A defense can hold in. What's going to be happening right now, Sumler?
And Electronic, which way is he looking? Is it the right way? MDS takes the peek. Here it is. The crossfire setup. Electronic expecting more to come from yard, and it's Yo. Finds that shot, drops him. Boomich the next to fall. 2-man advantage for Namiga. It's a 4 versus 2, and Flamey and Simple are getting out of dodge. They're riding off into the sunset empty-handed right now. Another excellent hit from Namiga. And man, oh man, is it just the case that Na'Vi right now are just playing not to lose? They're not playing to win, Anders. They're playing not to lose. And there's a difference.
It's a good question. I mean, you see, the closest they had in that round to having a clue of what was going on was really if Simple could have got all the way up secret to spot out Yo, or not even see anyone. Like maybe that would have even given them an inkling that at least they needed to be ready. But that fight, I mean, their first real confirmation that the A bomb side is under attack is Boomich getting shot at behind the A silos. I mean, that is pretty late to realize what's going on. 15-11, man.
And this is Namiga now. They're just going to let Na'Vi stew. Taking a nice time out. Talk it over. How do we want to beat up on these guys this round? Whereas Na'Vi right now, they want the beatings to stop.
I'm sure they do, but I mean, I can't even imagine the level of meltdown on the Na'Vi side if they can't close this out. I mean, what happens if this goes to 15-15? If you're Electronic and you've been dropping 26 kills, and I mean, it's like 19 or something of those were in the first half, and then you get here, heartbreaking, isn't it?
Ooh, buddy. Well, that's unfortunate. HE fails to nail the door, and that's going to be a missed opportunity. And Simple loses the duel. Oh, buddy. Electronic going to find one, but then the no-scope comes in. Yeah, buddy. Speedak is doing the damage.
That is real important. I mean, if Electronic would have sprayed down both of them, it would have been 3-on-3. They would have lost outside control. And now instead, they've got a chance for ramp here. There is only one person in Boomich downstairs, or about to be downstairs there with the P250. Oh, they're all joining. All right, interesting. They're going to make a preemptive call saying, let's chill out in B and see what's going to happen. They're going to go check the wrong part, though. They're going to go check secret. So they're still close by, but it would have been even more fun if they could have set up preemptively. And now they're really far away.
Yeah, now they're not even in the picture. Only guy here is Perfecto. He's going to get spotted, pounded. Now the rotation is coming through. Is there a chance? Flamey, Boomich, going to work. Flamey fighting the good fight right now with that molly going down.
Save these guns.
Yeah, buddy.
It is not worth it. So 13-15. I think that's a reasonable choice for the remaining members of Na'Vi here. But it is it's getting dangerous. It's getting real dangerous here. You got to give it to Namiga. I mean, credit to them for keeping the fight up, not giving up, and just, I mean, right now, Speedak is tied with Electronic, both of them at 27 and 16. That is just amazing for Speedak, given how far they've been behind. It's a tech issue. Oh, Electronic's ping again.
I just think about how insanely frustrating this is for Electronic right now. Where every single time, I mean, he's kind of slowed down a little bit, but not much. I mean, he's at 27 frags, dude, almost in regulation, dropping a 30 bomb, even with these issues of having to take tech pauses. You know, where his ping is wild. This guy is still out there top fragging on the server. Although he was top fragging, now SpeedX caught up with 27 as well.
Yeah. Man, you hate to point out individual players, but you got to be looking at Box on those 6 kills and thinking, oh man, if he gets like 1 or 2 kills, if he gets 1 kill per round in the last 2 rounds here, maybe that's what brings them to overtime. Like, it's a small margin at this point, but that could be it. What a wild time.
20 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Looks like Electronics ping is stabilized.
Getting
and
back
if
there.
you are Na'Vi right now, you have got the money for the full buy. Do you go for more aggression in yard? Because it feels like they're so close each time in yard to just getting the drop on Amiga. If Electronic has a real gun in the last round, I think he gets both kills, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, do you just go back to that here if you're Na'Vi?
You could, I mean, you could. I feel like the worst rounds for Na'Vi here have been the ones where they really have no clue what's going on, where they don't even know the attack's coming. So maybe you just do that. By the way, if you're joining us here, then you know, we still have another game coming up, which is VP versus Spirit. So you want to stick around after it's another best of 3. But right now we need
good.
Spirit, we're looking real good. VP, I don't know, still a lot of questions around them, but we'll find out soon enough. 15-13 though. Let's see. They only need basically 1 opening, like 1 good start here now. Even just a 4-on-5 would be enough, I think, to slow down this game and make all the decisions that Nemiga have to make way more difficult. But every round so far, it's been Nemiga starting off in a really high pace and getting some good openings. So let's see. A lot of grenades early on for Nemiga that do nothing at all for them.
In this brief moment, it's worth mentioning that if you are a VP fan, there is a big interview with Yakinder on weplay.tv. So shout out to weplay for getting the content out there. But during the break, if you want, between these maps, you can go check it out. weplay.tv, interview with Yakinder.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah, I want to see if he has anything to say going into it, because that's going to be a big match. Big match for Virtus.Pro.
Oh no, hold on. They're all going to come through this door. And look at that. There's an AWP and a rifle there. They're going to take care of Simple, but that's still a problem there. Boom, it's just going to go down as well. They handled it so well up from the rafters. Just the 1 kill. Electronic coming in with another one, but might not be enough here. It won't be enough. Flamey is going to be the last one left. That's incredible. They could have just as well all been stopped. If anything goes wrong as they come out squeak there, then they can't fight. You know, they're just going to bunch into each other, like, yeah, just stumble into each other and all get sprayed down. Wow. Fight continues.
The eternal struggle, Anders. At least Simple has some money. You know, at least Simple has some money. So he'll have an op in the next round. And Flamey will be able to drop 1 as well. So it's not going to be a totally, you know, just abysmal buy for Na'Vi. They're going to have some fun stuff to work with in the next round. But I mean, right now, if you're Na'Vi, what the hell are you thinking? You can't seem to get any kills to stick, even in advantageous situations for yourself.
They've just lost 6 rounds in a row. This is absolutely unbelievable.
There's a timeout called. CT side. Not a tech. This is a regular one. Trying to figure out what it is that they need to do here. What is the answer? Because
no one knows.
I mean, they didn't really take the fight yard. There's an explosive upper play with a setup that was designed to deal with that upper play, yet that setup just got blown through like it was nothing. So you can't have much confidence right now if you're Na'Vi.
No, this Na'Vi team is in such a strange position. I don't even know how to really even, you know, explain this without using really strong language. I'm not gonna lie. It's
fair.
It's at that point. Like it's so unreasonable to see them in this. I mean, it's a similar thing as to what happened on Infernal, right? We're just like, what's going on? Like, close the game out. You had all of the lead. It's an incredible lead. Shout out to Namiga, though, for putting up a really incredible fight here. Gonna try and see if they can make it in through the squeak door yet again. Electronic is gonna stop at least one of them there, and he's hunting the one that already made his way down. A lot of chaos. Oh, but turning around is Yo. That was a good call. Boomage coming in, and he'll drop the bomb. And now it's a little bit tricky. A 3-on-3 with the bomb now lost to Namiga, at least for the second here. Simple low on health, but he's got that AWP, and he's gonna go down before he even scopes up. Another round here, and it'll be overtime.
Simple has to trust in his teammates to get the job done here. Boomich has already had an excellent performance. 2 AKs positioning here. And Boomich, he's put himself in a position to cover 2 points of entry, the 2 points of entry to get to that bomb. Flamey has got the other. But I like this from Namiga that they're going with the buddy system. You have the man advantage. Nobody should be going alone at this point. Move together so that you can trade frag effectively. And there it is. First spot.
Scary stuff. There's the HE on top. Boomage is playing with death at the moment. And 25 seconds. They're going to get smoked off, but it doesn't even matter. They still take down Boomage. Nice shot from Speedak, and now it's all on Flamey. 1 versus 3. And coming out the vent as well, he's going to go down. It'll be overtime. 15-15. We're going to go into another round of overtime here. It's already happening. 2 of them, 2 overtimes basically on the second map. But what a wild comeback, and what an utter failure from Na'Vi.
Yeah, it really is just jarring. And yeah, I mean, these are the rounds where you expect Na'Vi to just get it on lock. And when the pressure is at its highest, you expect Na'Vi to be the ones to play it out correctly and just get it done. And yet here, Namiga, you got to give props. You know, you got to give credit to Namiga. They've done an excellent job. They've really, I mean, that was solid. Them moving together as a pair, working together as a pair so that you can trade frag. That's exactly what you have to do in that situation.
Listen, even if you take away, even if you sort of say, okay, well, we'll adjust for all of the failures of Na'Vi and all of the problems that team is obviously having. It's like, yeah, but making that kind of comeback is always going to be difficult no matter what. Like, we can't just say that it's, you know, just Na'Vi failing and Namiga are just, you know, the lucky recipients of that. Like, that's not how this works. So yeah, I completely agree. Like, a lot of credit. Look at Speedak at 29 kills, Lollipop at 23, Yo at 20. Like, they're putting in an enormous amount of work here. So definitely don't want to take anything away from them. All tied up, ladies and gentlemen, here. We're on the clutch island, and right now, I mean, we haven't seen much clutching out of Na'Vi at all. In fact, they've practically given this game away, and that has got to stop right here.
Oh, it absolutely does. Oh, buddy. Was thinking for a second there that there was going to be an attempt, but it is going to be yard control, and Simple, who has just consistently really struggled, dude. He's at 13 frags going into overtime. Simple's impact has been just nil, and you can see how Na'Vi struggle if he's not in here to save their bacon. But he has been really having quite a lot of trouble to get any kind of impact going throughout this last map. Well, at least Perfecto's not going to get caught sleeping. There's a little bit of pressure on MTS, but then drops right into the waiting arms of Speedak.
And Boomage is so dead. Oh, he was dead in different ways. Yeah, Flamey tried to fight his way back, but he's going to get taken down, and that's a 1-on-3 in favor of Namiga. That's a great hit. Oh, Electronic, how does that even happen? Coming up with 2 big kills out of nowhere. They didn't even get a bomb down. They had plenty of time and everything else, but maybe looking for him a bit too much now. Lollipop's down here with an AK. All he needs is a headshot, but he's going to get caught. Electronic winning a 1-on-3 in overtime. Oh my, it's a classic, isn't it? That clutch that they just could not get in regulation. First round of overtime. Here we go.
There it is for Electronic again. 32 frags total. Huge performance from him, just monster, and now coming through in the clutch as well when his team desperately needed it. If Namiga pick up that first one, it's going to get so dire for Na'Vi, even though that was super expensive for Na'Vi that round. I mean, 4 players going down. Ah, a big gap in the smoke wall here. Do they take advantage of it? Are they able to? This is going to be complicated for Namiga, but they do manage to just sneak on by. Electronic not really able to do too much damage. Looks like Yo's the only one to get tagged up somewhat here. And now Namiga wrapping back into yard, catching Electronic unawares. Big spray, but Electronic wins it. Nearly gets a second kill as well.
Yeah, trying to see if he can complete that Nice enough attempt. And at least they know, right? Like, it's getting the information as well. Because you're right, they did just retreat. Could have been an interesting fake. Now, they don't have any more smokes left. They have plenty of Molotovs and one flashbang, but was it worth it? Potentially wasting those smokes? Well, we don't know yet, but you could end up needing them for the B bomb side if that's where you're going, or the A bomb side for that matter. The Molotovs will be amazing against Boomich position if they actually go for it. That would be a great way to enter the bomb site. He's in that corner that really often gets Molotov, and he does not have a smoke to get out. In fact, he's dead if they throw one. Oh, yeah, well, here it comes. Fire everywhere.
Well, there's Flavy, but he's going to get traded because, again, these guys use the buddy system. You can almost always assume that there's going to be an extra man there for Nemiga. It's not really taking duels alone. And so Box survives with 4 health. Yo is in position to ruin Perfecto's day. And we are looking at a tied situation, barring some miracle play coming in from Simple.
1 versus 3, low fragging Simple. I really doubt it. He's going to be going down. And it's Nemiga to pick up the round. Yeah, I mean, that's them slowing down the round and just finding that kill on Boomich. It was really good, and a good good follow-up as well. Tech pause being called for as so we're going to get into the last round of the first half of overtime here, but I really feel like they deserve this at this point. And Amiga showing a lot of heart in this game.
They are. They're in the upper bracket now. I mean, if you keep going in the upper bracket, you'll have that room for error going forward. You really want that. Whereas Na'Vi, imagine getting knocked down to the second, getting knocked down to lower bracket. You know, the second bracket essentially right off the bat, first round. Yeah. Na'Vi. That would be insane. So I'm really, it's really not leaving us a whole lot to work with here, Na'Vi. Really wondering when you're supposed to be the dominant team, but again, it's coming in. It's having to be so flexible when you're playing online versus opponents who, you know, aren't necessarily playing tier 1 all the time, and so their CS is going to be a different brand of CS, and so you're having to adapt to that brand all the while trying to focus on your game and not tilt off the planet, which is, I think, what's happening with Simple right now.
It's just that the skill that this team should have, which is like a skill of being able to rally the troops, you know, to really sort of, you know, whip everyone into shape, you know, in the space of a second or maybe a couple of rounds or something. It's like, that's something they need against every like level team, you know? And the fact that they don't have it, and we've seen it against top level opponents too sometimes, like, that's so worrying. That's such a big weakness for the Na'Vi team. I'm just can't really get past that. Troubled by coming out from Na'Vi, lacking in the economy, the best that they could get here. Simple on that AW. It's been a while since we've seen him get any kills at all.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, his impact has been nil all map long, essentially. So it's a real rough one. So it kind of balances out Box, you know? Box is sitting at 10 frags for Nemiga.
Yeah, it's true.
You know? So I mean, it's just kind of balancing it out, except that Na'Vi, I don't think that Nemiga rely on Box as heavily as Na'Vi rely on Simple, you know?
Maybe not. Simple gonna get immediately. I don't know. I don't even know why he shot the gun then. Like, shooting the orb at that point in time, is that just not just inviting for someone to peek you? So confused. 3 versus 4. I actually might be losing my mind watching this.
Yeah, I mean, it really makes you wonder. Like, are the protocols that bad on Na'Vi that they are unable to win in these sorts of situations against teams that they should destroy? Well, 2 survive here for Na'Vi. Boomich is at 5 HP, Perfecto's at 73. And, well, Boomich is going to find a little bit, but then Speedak already in position to trade it. 23 seconds on that clock. And will they be able to get this bomb planted? As Lollipop, does he realize he have the bomb? Okay. And
wow. Oh, here we go. Nice pick off. 10 seconds, and that's a big problem for Speedak. He has to either go straight for the plant and maybe get run down, or fake it. and then just try and fight. He's going to go straight for it, so we'll win that one. Oh, no! He came off it. He thought Perfecto would run. He got faked by the sound. Oh, that is devastating.
No, dude. I don't think he got faked. I think he just did that. I think he tried to time it perfectly where he tried to cut it as where he started moving, thinking that it had successsily planted because he stuck it.
Are we playing on that patch where if you spin while planting, you get pulled off?
No, he didn't do any spinning as far as I saw.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see any spinning. I just saw him, what looked to me like he stuck the plant and then started moving a split second before it was done planting.
Or is that only for defusing? It could be as well. Probably is only for defusing. I don't know. Maybe I am really losing my mind. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this. It's just the breaking me down watching it. And this is why did it end like that? Why was that the round that they won? Somebody help me. Help me understand. Help me make sense of this. I've never seen a game this unbelievably weird.
It is tough, and we've got another pause coming through. What's the reason now? Another tech pause.
I'm gonna guess. It was electronic? Yeah, it was.
He's dropping back down again. He's calling ready. I mean, all right, so Na'Vi, they win. They trade it, so they win 17-16 right now, and they need 2 rounds.
They win
and on their T side, I mean...
Listen, they win the stupidest round of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, just try and make them more stupid, I guess, you know, because it seems like you're winning the stupid rounds, so just try and make all the rounds stupid. Does that make sense?
I'm absolutely losing my mind. Box out here. Fight against Electronic. That is great. New box up to 11 kills now. He's actually starting to warm up a little bit here at the overtime. That's great.
Yeah, he is definitely coming into his own. Unreal that he wins that duel versus Electronic there. You're thinking that's a guaranteed kill for Electronic. Electronic starting to really struggle here. I mean, dude, guy's got 34 frags. So, I mean, it's not like he's been slacking. He's been putting in his work. But he needs his teammates to step up now. And Amiga, as soon as they get that kill, they start just backing off, playing passive, make it as difficult as possible for Na'Vi to find a way to get an advantage back in this round. You can see MDS, even just with the little jiggle peek, spots him. Molly goes down. 45 seconds on this clock. That is not a whole lot of time for Na'Vi to work with here. Time is running out.
Gotta be real careful. You're right. Don't want to give anything away. Especially not the time. Good entry on Yo, Umich, and Top and Perfecto taking down Lollipop up on the rafters. That is looking a lot better. MDS walking in from behind. Real low on no chance here. An 18th round for Na'Vi. They're finally starting to do it. Now they're at the series point here. If they can win just 1 out of the next 2, then they will be home safe. I don't even... do they deserve it? I guess if they win, they deserve it, but...
I mean, if they win, they deserve it, right? It won't have been a pretty win. It certainly will not have been their prettiest of victories. But they all got it done in 3 maps with 3 rounds of overtime spread across them. I mean, it's hard to get a more drawn-out match than what we've got right now. And this is definitely a grind for both of these teams. But this is where you'd expect Na'Vi to come out ahead in these sorts of grinds. They should know how to just stabilize themselves. Let's see, Electronic about to speak. There's the flash. There's the shot. Perfect play. Simple. Just taking on the support role. Simple. But hey, if it opens up Electronic and the entries, we'll go. We'll accept it.
Yeah, whatever it takes. He's in world of trouble now. Na'Vi changing the pace in this one, just going all in, and they're going to get the bomb down 5 versus 3. This should be an unlosable round for Na'Vi. They're going to make it a 4-on-3 right as I say that. Box finding a kill, but again, you should be able to take up positions here that just make it really just a matter of time. Amiga just have to run in and get those fights almost right away. And let's see how they really can. Going to be getting a kill. There's Box with another one. Na'Vi just going down without any fight right at the beginning of the retake. And Simple and Flamey are left trying to hold on. It'll be Simple with one kill. Smoke is not blocking both of them off. And he's using. This is where he goes down, and it's 19-16. Na'Vi find a way to do it after an enormous, grotesque struggle. Man, I don't even know what this game is. This is a wild game that it's so wild seeing Na'Vi this way.
I am so confused. But Flamey, what a play in the end to get it done. So we salute you, Flamey. Na'Vi, they did it. 2-1. And we're gonna hand it over to the boys.
So broken. It's just like they're just happy that it's over.
Please let it end. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, oh man, poor Sembler, right?
And welcome back.
Leaves the host role. Yeah, has to go back to commentary band. Just thinks it's going to be a fun time, and then ends up with this. And I honestly have to say, this is the most disappointed I've been with a team winning, probably ever. Because that's just like, you were 14-6 up.
Yeah.
You could have lost it in overtime.
Yeah, that was a very big.
How was your bathroom break?
Excellent. I definitely needed that. I was not too happy though, because I decided to hold it at 14-6, thinking like this is going to be Na'Vi cruising into a victory. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Big risk.
But no, like again, like nobody's impressed by what Na'Vi delivered here.
No,
nobody. But again, I don't want that to be the main focus of it all, because I feel like Namiga deserves a lot of credit and a lot of praise for what they were able to do. Because again, it's Andrew said it during the broadcast as well. Like, regardless of how you got there or whatever, coming back from a 14-6 deficit to actually being in an OT and having a shot at winning the game, that's not an easy job, regardless of how bad or how well Na'Vi is playing in any instance, because you need to do the right thing still to make that happen. So again, I think like Namiga goes out swinging, and that's really all I wanted to see. I was terrified of what might happen when we see them go. Well, down and out. No, just down. Down to the lower bracket. But yeah, like when the game started off and Na'Vi were up 8-0 and it felt like we played for 5 minutes, at that point I was very afraid that we would have that deflating third map, but it's like that overtime on Dust 2 took everything out of them. But luckily